Hey everyone, today is a lesson in getting to the point, otherwise known as summarizing. So summarizing is not a difficult skill. You may think that it is because you've had a little trouble with it in the past, but the way I explain it to you today, you're going to have no trouble with it at all. So what do you need to know about summarizing? Well, just shut up already. Just get to the point. Very, very easy to do. Let's take a look. Rules for summarizing are very simple. If you remember these rules, you're going to summarize well every single time. So first, erase things that don't matter. What does that mean? Well, you're on a computer, so you can't really erase. So consider this when you're taking your keystones. Only write down important points. If it's not something that will help you to understand and remember, you don't need it in the summary. Erase things that repeat themselves, okay? You don't want to say the same thing over and over in a summary, so don't. Time and space are precious. If a word or phrase says basically the same thing you've already written down, then don't do it again. Next we have trade general terms for specific terms. What does that mean? It means to substitute superordinate. Where did that word come from? I don't even know that I used that word. But anyway, terms for lists, meaning that instead of saying flowers or instead of saying daisies or tulips, things like that, you want to say flowers for all of those things in general in your summary. Summary should be written in your own words. Very important that you do this. There's not even any reason that you need to provide textual support. There's really a reason that you need to do that, which you probably all like to hear. A summary should be 1 to 3 complete sentences. Okay, complete sentences. Do not give me 2 words. There's no reason to make it any longer than this. Most texts focus on only 2 or 3 key details. And finally, your opinion does not belong in a summary, so please keep it out of the summary. It matters to me. I care about your opinion, but it does not belong in a summary. Those last 2 points, very important. Y'all keep daring me to be mean to you or something because you keep doing these things to me. You keep handing in things that are like 1 or 2 words. That's not for 10th grade English. You don't do that anymore. And your opinion, I know you were taught all the time that it belongs. Like, use your prior experience. Not in a summary. It does not belong in there. Please stop doing this. You all are making me crazy. You're doing this, and I'm going to get all crazy on you. Seriously, bro, throw another one. That's how I feel when you guys do this to me. Stop with the 1 to 2 words. Stop putting your opinions in things. It's like you're daring me. You're daring me. Seriously, bro, throw another one. That's pretty funny. All right, so now that you understand the rules of summarizing, let's just take a quick look excuse me, at what a summary is. It's just a brief account of the main idea and key details of a nonfiction piece. Key details. Remember we talked about this in main idea. I was confusing you. It's the important details that are needed in order for the piece to make sense. Okay, so without these key details, you wouldn't really understand what you were reading. These are not the same things as supporting details. Key details are larger than supporting details, and let me show you what I mean by that. A penny for your thoughts. If it's a 1943 copper penny, it would be worth as much as $50,000. What? Check your change purses. In 1943, most pennies were made out of steel since copper was needed for World War II. So the 1943 copper penny is ultra rare. Another rarity, the 1955 double die penny. Is the 1955 double die penny. These pennies were mistakenly double stamped, so they have overlapping dates and letters. If it's uncirculated, it'd easily fetch $25,000 at an auction. Now that's a pretty penny. So there's just a very short and sweet paragraph, but what did we really get from that? Well, let's take a look. The main idea is that there are some pretty valuable pennies out there. The text discusses 2 specific rare pennies, so those are the key details. You see? The supporting details merely describe the pennies and provide background information. So how do you know the difference? Easy. Imagine this author organized this into a longer piece of nonfiction, a big piece, and with a purpose to explain. He might have given each of the pennies their own paragraph. That's how we know those are key details. Okay, he wouldn't have talked about most pennies being made out of steel copper. That wouldn't have been its own paragraph. Okay, because that supported why the 1943 copper penny was so valuable, So it's a supporting detail. You see, the big detail here is the 1943 copper penny is valuable. So how might you do this when you're reading? Here's a hint for you. As you look for key details, think of how you might rearrange a piece of short nonfiction into a longer piece of nonfiction. What subheadings would you use to organize it? Those are your key details. So when you read something like this, pick up on the things that are really standing out to you as something you could elaborate on even further. And that's going to be your key detail. Did you get it? Did you get it? You go with your bad self, human. Yay. Clap, 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 clap. All right. Should it go in my summary? This is where we figure out what to put in and what to keep out. And it's very simple. Only main ideas and key details should go into a summary. So ask yourself, do I need this information to understand the text? I always like that. So if your answer is yes, put it into your own words in the summary. If your answer is no, leave it out. We don't want anything unnecessary in your summary. So if the answer is no, leave it out. No fluff around, which makes Angry Bunny very angry. Fluffy Angry Bunny is angry. Whatever, Fluffy Angry Bunny. We don't need your fluff. All right. So check yourself, hotshot. We're going to do a few activities right now just to make sure that you understand this. We're going to summarize nursery rhymes. You'll remember this from our fiction video a few months ago. We're going to read it, summarize it in as few words as possible, and include key information only because you better check it before you wreck it. We got to make sure you understand this. Summarizing is a very important skill. So our first one up is the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain, washed the spider out. Up came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. A spider fell but got up again. That's it. I'm not kidding you. Did you get that when you read it? Yay! You got it. You got it. Good job, everybody. Let's try our next one. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to give a poor dog a bone. But when she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. Well, what's our important information in there? We don't care who went to the cupboard, right? She went there to get a bone. When she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. Those are all unimportant details. What are the important things? A woman had no food to feed her dog. Did you get it? I bet you did. Yay! You got it. You got it. Our next one and final one. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet eating some curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Do we care who was sitting and what she was eating? Nobody cares. Okay? We care that a spider scared a girl. That's it. That is your summary. All those details don't matter at all. Did you get it? You got it. Yay. You got it. You got it. All right. So, moving right along here and reaching our 8-minute mark, which you know I don't like to go over. In review, a summary is a short account of the main ideas and key details of a text. Keep it short and to the point, folks. No opinions, background knowledge, or personal information. Keep it out in a sentence or two. No fluff around. Sorry, Angry Bunny. And that should be in your own words. That's the other very important element. All right, so that's what summarization is. Use your summarization cheat sheet to help you even further. Use cheat sheet to help you as well. And with that, I'm sending you off to take your quiz. I know you don't like it, but it's quiz time. Good luck, everybody, and I'll see you in class.